Roadmap to Success and Happiness. Chapter 44. Romance, Love, and Sex. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength. Loving someone deeply gives you courage. The emotions of romance and love are triggered by hormones, the most important of which is dehydroepiandrosterone, or DHEA. The other love hormones are produced by enzymes acting on DHEA. Professor Simerseki of University College London has found through brain scan research studies that love is indeed blind. This startling conclusion was reached when it was found that the brain deactivates the faculties of critical reasoning and negative emotions and judgments in those in love. The most active parts of the brains of those in romantic relationships were those that respond to oxytocin and vasopressin, two hormones that boost relationship building. Oxytocin is also the hormone of touch. It triggers physical sensuousness through touching. It also strengthens the relationships of friends and family, and especially the mother-child bond. Vasopressin boosts blood circulation. Hormones play an important role in romantic relationships. Dopamine is the pleasure-stimulating hormone that drives the desire for sex, drugs, alcohol, and other addictions. When the level of dopamine is high, however, it suppresses sex drive. The hormone serotonin, called the happiness hormone, is a double-edged sword. Too little of it makes one feel low and depressed, and too much of it makes you sexually aggressive and indiscriminate. Phenylethylamine, a hormone-like chemical in the body, is similar to amphetamines found in colas and chocolates. It stimulates the euphoria of being in love. Testosterone is the sex and orgasm-seeking hormone. However, it pushes aggressively for sexual gratification and domination, and is thus counterproductive for long-term relationship building. Excessive levels sometimes instigate violent behaviors. Estrogen is a female hormone that works like pollen for women, attracting men for procreation. It makes women exude a smell and aura, signaling their preparedness for sexual consummation. Women also tend to look their attractive best when they are most fertile, nature's way of helping them find a mate. After menopause, a woman's estrogen levels tend to drop, resulting in moodiness, hot flashes, vaginal dryness, and other symptoms. In severe cases, estrogen supplements may be recommended by a doctor. High estrogen levels in men can result in their having mood swings, food cravings, and even sprouting breasts. Prolactin and progesterone are some other hormones that affect various other body functions, including romance, love, and sex. Women in estrus, the peak period of their menstrual cycle, when they are most fertile and in heat, become more attractive to men, as they smell, dress better, become more confident, and project themselves more. This is borne out by research carried out by Marty Hasselton of the University of California, and Jeffrey Miller and his associates at the University of New Mexico. The dance of love entails a conflicting and heady mix of the reptilian part of the human brain, the limbic brain, and the neocortex. Instinct, lust, and logic interact to try to come up with the best mating partner, at times successfully, and at times, disastrously. Lead researcher, Andrea Borey of King's College in London, has found that women with higher emotional intelligence have more frequent orgasms on account of their ability to fantasize more and communicate their sexual desires to their partner better. Low emotional intelligence is also the cause of orgasmic disorder in women. Research carried out at Florida State University found that women were found to be more attractive to men at the high fertility stage of their menstrual cycle, even when they dressed simply with little makeup and were non-flirtatious. But this was the case only when the men who saw them were not already in a romantic relationship. Seemingly, this was so because if they were in a relationship, the woman's attractiveness posed a threat to the continuation of that relationship. Researchers at McMaster University and Sunnybrook Health Science Center, led by Dr. Sandra Whitelson, have found that genes determine whether one is gay or straight. Their study also found that there are more left-handed homosexuals. They found that the posterior corpus callosum, which is the band of nerves that connects the two hemispheres of the brain, is larger in left-handed individuals and homosexuals. Gary Lewandowski has researched the connection between perceptions of what people think of a person's looks, based on what they see as the person's personality. He found that people perceive a person to be better looking if he or she is seen to be honest and helpful. Researchers found that as people on a date gathered more information about their dating partners or friends, and found them to be more helpful and honest, they altered their opinion about the person's attractiveness. Life without love is emptiness.